Welcome my friends to the Order of the Dragon. Now the Order of the Dragon is now established, and I am very, very pleased at your progress, and so is Dark Raven One. We are astounded. You say you can't astral travel, you're doing it. You're doing it. Wonderful. Wonderful. As Guardian or Chevalier or Knight, whatever you like to call me anything you want. No, it's not too early in the morning. It is my duty to overshadow or overlook what the progress of each student. Then we send this progress off to our scribe, and he will list it down. So there's a record of your progress at all times. Shadow Dancer gave you a meditation. You not only did the meditation, you excelled in it, and you found out things that we've never told you.
Do you mean Dark Raven One?
Oops! Oh, boo-boo, Dark Raven One. Sorry. That was a mess up, wasn't it? Dark Raven One gave you the meditations, and you've gone through and excelled in everything that you've done. Each one of you. And you're well on the journey to learning about the dragon. There are many things we have. We have lots of different dragon spells. One of them Dark Raven One put on site for protection of vehicles and possessions. But there are others. There are many, many different spells. And as we go along, you've got to learn these. Write them down. Remember them. It's important. Also, you will learn a lot of the draconian arts. And a lot of these spells means you have to know runic. So study the meaning, what the runics are. Study each rune. Memorize what it is. Because this is advanced runic magic, and it's used in draconian spell work. So it's important you learn this. As you progress, you will also progress through learning how to do a complete circle and the dragon watchtowers, the draconian way. Once you have achieved this, you are now ready for your first grade, which can be given to you by Dark Raven One, and she can bring you up in this. I think you surprised even yourselves. So I want to discuss what is the incense of the dragon. Well, I advise you to use, if you're using an incense infuser, then use cinnamon oil. If you're using charcoal burner, then use cinnamon. This is the natural incense of the dragon. Now, I've held back a lot of what can be done on the site, on the group, because I want you to master each section. Oh, Dark Raven, sorry. I want you to master each section before going on to the next. In the last week you've worked hard and you've achieved a hell of a lot. And we are very pleased about this. The golden dragons, which the elders now have, and Dark Raven one has the big boss dragon, and he's big, he's huge. All things are sent through to him first. When you've achieved the complete course, I will make sure you are certified. And believe me, some of you need certifying. And we will send your certificates on to you. Because the amount of work that you have done, I think you deserve it. So welcome, all of you, to the Order of the Dragon. As you know, it's a very ancient order. It was started by Vlad the Impaler, and it was neutralized because he was using the evil side. Now we have had the great honor. Dark Raven one has been approached and had great honor of bringing it to you in the year of the dragon. Makes sense. Some of you have had difficulty in magic before, and various problems occurred and you are battling it, but now you will find it so easy that you will enter a different world. A completely different world. Don't start thinking, oh, it's my imagination, because most of what you have said to us, we have verified. You have given us information that you couldn't possibly know unless you'd done it. So I thank you. How much time have I got, Adrian?
5 minutes and 15 seconds.
That's what I've got left?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Dark Raven one has more material to put in. She has another meditation to put on. And I believe she's putting on a YouTube meditation as well. Oh, excuse me, please. I had a tiring day yesterday and I had very little sleep. You have followed her words to perfection. In fact, you are enjoying meditation. And that is important, very, very important, to enjoy meditation. Because let's face it, it's not meditation. All you're doing is opening a door and entering the world of the dragons. That's what you're doing. I wouldn't even call that meditation. It's traveling. You're cloud walking. And soon we'll be asking questions of things that only we know, and to see if you come up with the right answers. For it is easy for someone to say, oh yes, I can astral travel. Then we set out a program that you have to prove it. It isn't a case of distrust. It's a case of we have to make sure that you can astral travel before we can go on to the next stage. 3 of you have, in actual fact, been able to do this. So, Oh, excuse me again. I know I'm very bad. So, you have proved your ability because you have mentioned things you couldn't possibly know. Because it wasn't in the travel instructions. So I congratulate each one of you. You're now on the journey. A very, very special journey. A journey that Dark Raven One has kept quiet about for a long time because you weren't ready. But now we feel you are. This is why we've been told to activate this site again. We want to be able to use the dragons to repair the earth, to help those who are sick, and to help each other. In an earthly body you are hampered because you haven't got your full potential as you have when you're in an astral body. And because of this, you have to get out of your physical body, and lo and behold, you can do things you could never thought possible. So I'm going to leave you with that thought. And as the great man said, watch this space, because the next lessons are coming on and will be held for a week. Now Dark Raven One says, adapt the meditation to suit you. You don't have to continue parrot fashion with it. Get to know your dragons. In the following meditation it will show you how. Enjoy the art of the Draconians. Thank you for listening to me. Om Shanti. Namaste.